Welcome to your mat. My name is Laura. It's an honor to guide you today. Find a comfortable seat, simply in Sukhasana, cross-legged, or a variation on half or full lotus is beautiful too. I'm sitting on a block. I always like to have 2 blocks on hand. If you don't have a block, you can always slide a blanket or a towel underneath your bottom, or just sit comfortably on the ground. Let's start with our breath today. Palms can be face down if you need a little grounding. Face up if you're ready to receive. I'm going to turn mine down today. Sit up nice and tall, shoulders down and back, and let's start with just a few shoulder rolls. Bringing your shoulders up towards ears, rolling them down and back. Let's loosen up the neck a little bit too. Starting with some half circles. Maybe building to full. And arriving back in a nice tall seat. Flip your palms face up. Join thumb and index fingers together for Gayana Mudra, for grounding and for focus. Soften your gaze off tip of nose, establishing a drishti, a gazing point, and relax your jaw. We're going to start with a 3-part yogic breath called Durga Pranayama. Inhale, filling up the belly, rib cage, chest, all the way to collarbone. Exhale the breath through the chest, rib cage, and belly, belly drawing in. Inhale, belly, rib cage, chest, filling up. Exhale, softening through the chest, rib cage, belly. A few more breaths on your own. On your next breath in, stretch your arms to sky. Interlace your fingers, push your palms up towards the sky. Lift your gaze, lift your heart. Deep breath in, little firming of belly to support the back. Now exhale, bend your right elbow, arching more towards the right side. Inhale back through center. Exhale, side body stretch, bending through the left elbow. Inhale, stretching tall. Exhale, bend the right. Inhale, center again. Exhale to the left. A few more. Bring awareness to our lats, the beautiful swimmer muscles that stretch from the low back all the way to the shoulders. And keep moving with your breath. Next time you inhale, grow tall. Exhale, set your right palm down outside of right hip. I'll mirror you today. Take a deep breath in, extend up tall, and exhale, arch over. Breathe into the left side body, breathing into the left lung. Gaze can be down, forward, or up. Inhale, grow tall through center, extend arms to sky. Nice long spine. Exhale, left palm down outside of left hip, reaching towards the left side. Breathe into the right lung. Inhale, grow tall through center. Gentle lifting of the pelvic floor, firm belly to spine. Inhale, turn your palms up again as you interlace. Little arch to the back. Exhale, round your spine, push your palms forward, tucking chin. Inhale, lengthen and lift, little arch to the back. Exhale, round. Inhale, rise again. And exhale, round. Release interlace fingers, airplane the arms back, grab a strap or towel or interlace fingers. Squeeze the shoulders towards the back of the heart and lift your chest, lift your gaze, and gently lower the shoulders away from ears. Softening your jaw, few breaths here. Drop your right ear to right shoulder, stretching the left side of the neck, your upper trapezius. Inhale back to neutral, exhale. Left ear drops down to left shoulder. Still breathing a soft yogic breath. Inhale back to neutral and exhale. Tuck your chin to your chest and lift your chest upward towards your chin. Keep dropping the shoulders down, firm the belly in to protect the low back and the psoas. Few breaths. And take your hands back on your lap or knees and rinse it out once more with some circles to the neck. Tilting your head far enough back to stretch the SCM in the front of the neck that attaches to your jaw, starting with half circles here, and maybe building again to some fuller circles. Rinse it out with shoulder rolls, inhaling towards ears and exhaling them back. And take your hands to heart center, bowing your head in gratitude for showing up to your mat today, for carving this time out for you. Take a pause to bring in a mindful intention for your time on your mat today. And release hands. Open eyes if they're closed, and let's meet on all fours. Arriving in tabletop, set your wrists just ahead of shoulders, knees together or wide. Take a moment to grip the floor with the fingertips, strong arms. Inhale, cow, lift the tail, chest gaze. Exhale, rounding into cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Couple more on your own. Come to a neutral spine, knees together or wide. Sit your hips back towards your heels. Toes can be tucked or flat. If you have any tension in your knees, you might keep your hips higher or slide a block between your calves and your bottom. You can also have a block underneath your forehead or underneath your hands. A towel or a pillow will serve the same purpose. Breathe down your spine into your hips. And inhale, lift your forehead off the block. And exhale, let's thread the needle. Take your left arm, thread it underneath the right. Resting down to the left shoulder, left temple. And enjoying a gentle twist. And let's switch sides. Extend opposite arm, thread the right arm underneath. And extend both arms forward. Lift your elbows off the mat, still resting forehead to ground. Active child's pose. Stretch through the side bodies. Dynamic child's pose. Inhale, lift your hips off your heels, round your spine like a cat. Exhale, lower hips to hover. Pull the chest through, take a deep breath in. Some of you might lift your heels towards bottom, lift gaze to sky. Firm belly, bring hips back to heels for Balasana child's pose. Inhale, rise again, cat spine. I'm gonna inch my fingers more forward. Exhale, lower hips to hover. Option to add a little push-up. Inhale, straighten arms, lift the feet, lift gaze. Firm belly, exhale back to Balasana. Inhale, rise again. Exhale, lower. Take a full breath in. Span front of body. Firm in belly, exhale. Releasing back of body. Land in child's pose, take a breath. And inhale, lift your hips, and exhale. Meet me in downward facing dog. Start to pedal out your dog, bending one knee at a time, awakening back of body. Feel free to shake your head, yes, no. And you might crisscross your knees towards the opposite edge. Right knee towards left knee towards right. Gentle twist to the body. Pause, center in downward dog. Take a moment to grip the floor. Push the mat away, strong arms. Turn outside of shoulder blades to mat. Soften your knees, firm in the belly, lift tail high. Neck is soft as you look towards thighs or navel. And start to reach the heels towards the ground. Inhale. And exhale. Kick your right leg high to sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, gaze forward and softly step right foot between hands. Lower the left knee, inhale arms, low crescent lunge. Palms together, exhale, goal pose. Let's circle out the shoulders. Cross your right elbow over left, either hands to shoulders if your shoulders are tight, or wrap the wrist for eagle arms. Take a deep breath in, push into feet, firm belly and lift the heart. Stay here, hips back, or exhale, add a lunge and a back bend. Few breaths. Take note, if your left toes are tucked, that's more stabilizing for the knee, but more pressure. If you soften through the left toes, it's less pressure, but a little less stable. You can slide a towel underneath your knee for support or fold the outer edge of your mat. Hips back, inhale arms, extend to sky. Exhale, half Hanumanasana, straighten front leg, pull back the toes, and sink into a bow. Hips are hovering over the heel, or you can sit on top of a block. Chest forward, shoulders down, firm in belly, bow head. Pull back the right femur bone to pull back the right pinky toe. Inhale, lift the heart, root front foot, bend the knee. Rise back to a low crescent lunge, arms stretch to sky, push into feet to rise. Exhale to a low twisted lunge. Taking left shoulder outside of right knee, gaze can be down or up. If you want to build strength, pick the left knee off the ground. Breathing your soft yogic breath. Keep pulling your right glute towards left inner thigh, bringing energy to center line. Inhale, lengthen through the crown, out the tail. Exhale, twist open. Inhale, gaze down, frame your front foot. Step back to a plank position. Take a deep breath in, push the mat away. Strong arms, strong belly, strong thighs. Gaze just ahead of your mat. Exhale down the knees, roll hips, chest, releasing toes. Shalabhasana A, take your palms face up alongside body. Root the tops of feet, engage your thighs, and inhale, peel up your chest. Option to lift the hands, maybe interlace fingers, reaching fists to the back of your mat. Gentle tuck of chin, gaze forward with eyes, and lift your legs, rooting through the pubic bone. Strengthening your back, opening front of body. One more breath in, and exhale, lower down. Take your palms next to shoulders. Inhale, rise to a cobra position, either a baby cobra or a more full extended cobra. Take another breath in. Exhale, pull in belly, come through tabletop, rise back to downward dog. Inhale, left leg kicks high. Exhale, softly step left foot between hands. Lower right knee, inhale, arms, low crescent lunge. Pull back the hips, firm in the belly, and exhale, cactus the arms. Take some circles to the shoulders. And cross your right elbow over left, hands to shoulders or eagle arms. Deep breath in, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Stay here, exhale, add the lunge and the back bend. Few breaths. Inhale, hips back, arms stretch to sky. Keep firming in the belly, lifting pelvic floor. Exhale, straighten front leg. Lower the hands to the floor or bring the floor to you with blocks. Bow your head. Pull back the left femur bone to pull back the left pinky toe. Inhale, lift the heart, bend front knee, anchor foot. Inhale, arms back to sky, hips back, use your feet to rise. Exhale, twist to the left, right shoulder outside of left thigh. Prayer hands to begin, gaze down or up. Option to lift the back knee off the ground. Pull your legs towards each other into center line. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to twist. If you feel like you want to embellish in any way, you can always explore a half bind or maybe even a full bind. Inhale, gaze down, frame your foot. Step back again to plank. Strong plank position. This time as you push the mat away, round your upper back towards the sky. Body is still parallel to mat in plank position. Strong belly, strong thighs. Now without bending your elbows too much, exhale, draw or retract your shoulder blades towards your spine. Inhale, push the floor away, rounding upper back or shoulders towards sky. Exhale, retract those shoulders towards the spine. Keep pulsing up and down, flowing with your breath. Next time you push up, take a deep breath in and exhale down your knees, release toes, roll hips to chest. Take your palms flat ahead of your hip bones. Stacking wrists and elbows, draw your elbows in. Peel up the chest, draw back the shoulders, and inhale, lift the legs, Shalabhasana B. Little tuck of chin, gaze forward with eyes. And breathe. One more breath, lengthen and lift. And exhale, come on down. Walk your hands forward. Inhale, rise, either cobra or this time full up dog. Thighs might even come off the floor. Exhale through tabletop. Lift hips, downward facing dog. Set your knees down to the mat. Extend arms forward for puppy. If you have a block, you might place your blocks together and your elbows on top. Otherwise, your elbows can be resting on the ground. Prayer hands, lower forehead down. And sink your hips back, aligning over the knees. Prayer hands behind the head. Pull in the belly, come back to straight arms. Set your blocks aside. Walk back your knees and roll down to your chest. Legs are straight, extend your right arm to a T, inch fingers away, push into your left palm to roll to right side body for broken wing. I like a block underneath the side of my head as a pillow. You can stay here with the legs stacked. You can bend your top knee and place the foot behind the bottom leg. And your left palm can be resting on the ground. Come up to your thigh, or you can flip up your right palm and explore a bind behind the shoulders. Breathe here. Stretching through the front of the pec, the front of the deltoid. And let's switch sides. Come back through to center, straightening legs, pull in right palm, extend left arm, inch it away, roll to the left side. Option to grab a pillow underneath the head. Legs stacked or bend the knee and take the arm position that's calling you. If you can't quite make a bind and you want to clasp, you can always take a strap or a towel. And come back through to center. Take your hands underneath your chin. Shake out your hips. Take a deep breath in to the heart. Exhale out the mouth. Bring your knees further apart. Bend your knees, feet to sky. Again, you can have a strap or towel around the ankles, or you might reach for your feet. Start with dorsiflexion to the feet. Peel up your chest. Push your feet into your hands, your ankles into your hands. Feet can be together or wide. Little tuck of chin, gaze forward with eyes. Dhanurasana, bow pose. Send your breath to areas of tension like the low back. If this is too intense, you can go back to Shalabhasana A or Shalabhasana B. And gently lower down. Keep knees bent. Take your hands underneath chin or forehead. Windshield wiper knees side to side. Rinse it out. Walk your knees hips distance and pat it out. Slide hands next to shoulders. Inhale, press up to cobra or up dog. Exhale through to tabletop. Walk hands towards your knees. Sweep your legs to one side, set your bottom down, and inch your hips forward so you have space to lie back. Before we lie back, let's do another pose for our shoulders, as well as opening front of body. If you have any wrist challenges, you might grab 2 blocks underneath your hands. If you don't have blocks, that's fine. You can always have your hands down on the mat, and you can even flip the fingers in the opposite direction. Reverse tabletop. Push into your hands and feet. Inhale, lift your hips. Knees align over ankles or just behind. Chin can be tucked or head can fall back. The blocks also create space through the chest and shoulders, opening up through the neck. And breathe. Tuck your chin, lower your hips down, then gently come to lie. Bring your feet underneath knees or just ahead. Tuck your tail, little tuck of chin, dynamic bridge. Inhale, lift your hips, wave spine overhead. Arms stretching overhead. Exhale, spine back down, palms ground. Inhale, rise up to shoulders, stretch arms overhead. Exhale, soften down. Keep going. One more time. Bring your feet together, allow your knees to come out. You can always prop your thighs with blocks. Take one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Come back to your yogic breath with more intention. To inhale, fill up the belly, expand your rib cage, lift the chest. To exhale, soften the chest, rib cage, belly draws towards spine. Bring knees and feet together, arms to T. Knees can either fall to the right as they are, or you can cross the left thigh over right for Garudasana legs, possibly hooking calf. Knees fall to the right, gaze left. So either knees together or eagle legs. Gaze over the opposing shoulder. Inhale, knees back to chest. If you have them cross, unravel, switch sides, right over left. Knees now fall left, gaze right, or knees can be together. And inhale, knees back to chest. Unravel the legs if they're crossed. Hug your knees into your chest once more, this time crossing ankles, rock side to side. Give yourself a nice hug. Release palms down, extend one leg at a time. Cross your right ankle over the left. Stretch arms to sky, grab your right wrist. Inhale, lengthen through the feet, through the arms, full body stretch. Exhale like a banana or a C shape over to the left. Come back to center, switch sides. Cross left ankle over right, grab the left wrist, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, arch to the right side, making a banana or a C shape. Return to center. Bring your feet wide, toes splaying out, palms face up alongside body. Coming into our final rest, Shavasana. Resume normal breath. Return to the intention that you set. Feel the energy in your heart, your throat, even all the way up to your ears and your head. You might feel more flow, more space, even more movement with the blood, the oxygen. The heart connects to love as well as grief. The throat is communication, our truth. So allow these spaces to open as you sink into rest and receive. Please stay in Shavasana for as long as you wish. And I thank you for joining me today.